Many people are struggling to get by, while others get to live the highest quality life. Listen closely. There should be no excuses. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So what makes the big difference? The answer is life is a game, and only the top 1% know how to win it. This is why so many people go through life feeling bored, uninspired, and frustrated. But since you are watching this, it's clear you are not average and want to improve yourself. Do you want to win the game? Do you want to be part of the top 1%? By the end of this video, you will know the rules of the game, the best way to play it, and how to win. You'll be able to approach life with a new perspective, a new energy, and a new sense of purpose. Plus, you'll learn how to create the life you've always dreamt of and have fun doing it. It's time for you to learn how to win the game of life. Life is hard, and it can be ruthless, so to navigate it effectively, we need a framework to understand it, a model that ties everything together, that makes sense of the confusion and uncertainty. And that's exactly what the metaphor of life as a game provides us with. We have a set of rules, objectives, and strategies that can help us understand our actions. And the best part? We can see how our decisions and actions affect the outcome and how we can improve our chances of success. It's a way to take control of our lives with a sense of purpose and direction. Science backs it up too. Studies have shown that when people turn any activity into a game, they become more engaged, motivated, and perform at a higher level. Their competitive spirit comes out. Have you temporarily lost your competitive spirit? So why not turn your life into a game? Some people even believe that reality is a video game within a simulation. Do you think we are living in the Matrix? We may never know the truth. But if you want to become a winner in the game of life, you must first learn the rules. Let's find out who wants to win the game of life. If you do, please go to the comments now and type the word win. Just type the word win in the comments, and I will know that you are ready to win the game of life. When I see your comment, I will give you a heart, and that will help you with the motivation to win. Thank you for doing that. Now pay attention and watch until the end so you don't miss any of this important information. In the game of life, you begin with a character or avatar to play as. As a player, you are born with certain advantages and disadvantages. You don't get to choose the circumstances you're born into, but you don't have to stay there either. With the right mindset and strategy, you can level up your character and improve in so many ways. When you fail at leveling up in a video game, you try a different route and keep trying until you pass. You can adopt that same mindset in your game of life. That's what this video is all about. Learning the rules of the game and becoming the best player you can be, no matter what circumstances you've been dealt. Viewing yourself as a character that you control in a game can be very empowering. You can take a step back and detach from your own emotions and thoughts. This will help you to put things into perspective and gain clarity about your actions and behaviors. You can level up your character with different skills, abilities, and attributes, such as wealth, knowledge, and health. The goal of the game is to create the life of your dreams, using the skills and resources you pick up along the way. Life is a single-player game. Sure, you can team up with other players to reach a common goal, and I encourage it. But at the end of the day, you must realize that everyone has their own goals and missions. It's all on you to make your dreams come true. No one else can do it for you, and no one is coming to save you. You've heard the saying, time is money, and in this game of life, this is the absolute truth. Time is your most valuable resource, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Managing your time effectively is paramount to winning, so make sure you protect it and use it wisely to achieve your goals. Learn how to say no to things that don't help you move forward. As you progress in the game, you'll find that other resources like money, relationships, knowledge, and energy all play important roles too. The game is all about managing and maximizing these resources to keep leveling up. Like many games, life has its own leaderboard based on status. This is called a competence hierarchy. The better you become at playing the game, the higher you climb on the leaderboard. You become more competent. This is how you become a high-quality individual. Most of us start at the bottom, trying to level up and climb the ranks. Some people are born with the privilege of a head start, while others have to work a little harder to get to the top. If you started at very bottom, like me, then you have an advantage. You know things don't come easy and you don't take progress for granted. This makes leveling up much sweeter. But the thing is, no matter where you start, it's possible to climb the ranks and become a top player. It's all about developing the skills and abilities that will help you succeed in the areas of life that are important to you, whether it's in your finances, your relationships, your health, or your career. There are ways to improve and become more competent, and as you improve, you move up the leaderboard in the game of life. But it's important to remember that it's not just about being better than others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about reaching your own personal potential and being proud of the person you've become. Always be in competition with the person you were the day before. Beat the person you were yesterday. This is your real competition. Don't get discouraged if you're not at the top of the leaderboard yet. Keep working on yourself and developing new skills and abilities, and you'll get there. The goal is to become your own top player because you want to live the life you dream of. Now, let's talk about acquiring knowledge in the game of life. In this game, knowledge is one of the most valuable resources you can have. It's like a cheat code that helps you navigate through the levels, overcome obstacles, and reach your goals faster. The best way to acquire knowledge is by seeking it out and being a continuous learner. Use your time wisely and study about the level you're trying to pass. Surround yourself with knowledgeable people who can challenge and inspire you. Don't be afraid to try new things and make mistakes. This is how you learn where you are in the level you want to master. These experiences will often provide the greatest opportunities for growth and learning. It's also important to note that some of the most successful people in the game of life are the ones who best understand reality. They have a deep understanding of the rules of the game and are always seeking to expand their knowledge and skills. They are always looking for ways to improve, and they never stop learning. They know they need to consistently learn to consistently level up. You must also understand that the world has evolved and changed drastically over the last decade. The world moves at a much faster pace. Some of the advice you may get from your parents or older generations may not be as relevant or effective in today's game. They played by different rules and faced different challenges, and the game has since changed. So it's important to keep an open mind. Seek out advice and guidance from those who are current and knowledgeable about the game you're playing today. These people have already won that level of the game and can share their wisdom and experience with you. Their insights have the power to fast-track your success and keep you from falling into some traps. Life is like a giant game with many different mini-games to choose from. You can play the game of business, health and fitness, love and relationships, science, medicine, and so many more. The possibilities are truly endless. Everyone is interested in different things. Each mini-game has its own set of objectives and goals. It's up to you to pick the games you want to play and figure out what you want to achieve in each. Here's an example of just one mini-game I have played in my own life. If I get out of bed in the morning when I need to, I reward myself with a steak dinner at the end of the week. If I sleep in for even 5 minutes, I must do 100 push-ups that day. It's a fun mini-game, and after I do the push-ups, I don't have to be disappointed in myself because I have received my punishment, and I can move on. After push-ups one day, I am more likely to get out of bed when I'm supposed to the next morning. You can do something similar with anything you want to improve. Now back to the teaching. Keep paying attention. One of the most popular games is the game of business and finance. In this game, money is like your score. The more you have, the higher you climb up the leaderboard. The best way to win this game is to align your passions, skills, and interests with opportunities for profit. Whether that means starting a business, freelancing, or finding a job, the more problems you're able to solve for people and the more people you solve them for, the more money you're likely to make. Problem solving is the game, and money is the byproduct. It's all about finding the needs and wants of others, then figuring out how you can fulfill them in unique and valuable ways. The more value you bring to the table, the more people are willing to pay for your solution or service. So, if you're looking to increase your score in the game of money, don't chase the money. Think about the problems you can solve and how you can bring value to others. When you've earned some money, it's time to think about how to grow it. A common trap in the game is spending all of your hard-earned money on things you don't need. Differentiate between your needs and wants. The people who win this game are the ones who learn to invest and make their money work for them. The aim is to achieve financial freedom. This is when your investments generate enough income that you don't have to worry about working for money anymore. It's a game-changing moment, and I know that you would love to achieve this. At this point, you can finally sit back and enjoy the fruits of your hard work and smart investments. This is when you have won the money game. Find investments that align with your goals and risk tolerance, and do your research before putting your money into anything. There are a variety of investment options to choose from, such as stocks, real estate, mutual funds, gold, crypto, and many more. Some people prefer to work with a financial advisor to help them make informed investment decisions, while others prefer to do their own research and manage their own investments. Regardless of the route you take, it's important to remember that investing is a long-term game. It takes time to see real growth and returns, so it's essential to be patient and stick to your investment strategy even during market fluctuations. The earlier you can start investing, the better, since time is your most valuable asset. By making smart investment decisions and being patient, you will accelerate your climb up the leaderboard. But don't get too caught up in this one game. Money is just a part of the bigger picture. Sure, having lots of wealth and fancy stuff may bring you some temporary happiness, but it's not the ultimate goal in the game of life. So what is the ultimate goal of the game of life? Some may say it's to be happy, others might say it's to be wealthy, and some might say it's to be successful. But the truth is, the goal of the game is whatever you want it to be. You get to set your own objectives and decide what success means to you. That's the beauty of the game. It's completely customizable to your individual needs and desires. So take some time to think about what you truly want out of life. What do you want to achieve? What kind of person do you want to become? And what do you want to contribute to the world? These are the questions that will help you identify your goals in the game of life. Be specific with your answers. Now that you have a solid foundation with the game of life, the next step is to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. The next step is to increase your income. You want to make more money, don't you? Go to this video next to learn how to get more money in your life. Go ahead, get competitive and make a game out of it.